Hello, sixth graders, and welcome to the lesson on order of operations. Now, if you remember, PEMDAS is a phrase we use to remember this. It stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. We remember that by an old saying, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. But it's important to also remember that the M and the D right here will work from left to right, L to R. And it's also true for addition and subtraction. We say that these have equal weights. So we don't always do addition before subtraction. It depends on the problem. Just like we won't always do multiplication before division. Let's do a basic one here. Let's try 6 plus, it's a crooked plus sign, but you get the idea. 6 plus 3. We'll do it times 2. Now, the old way of looking at this would be to say, well, 6 plus 3 is 9, times 2 is 18. But, following the order of operations, that would not be correct. We're not going to get 18 for our answer. We have to do 3 times 2 first, because the m comes before the a. So 3 times 2 would be 6. And we do this one piece at a time. I write the next thing down on the next line. Even if you can do this mentally, you always want to go one piece at a time, just to get the practice in, because it's going to get harder as we get more advanced problems. So we started off with 3 times 2. We got 6 right there. I brought down the 6 plus, and I ended up with 6 plus 6 is 12, which, as I said before, is a lot different from that 18 that we're going to get. Let's try a different one here. Let's see what we can do. Do we want to save this picture? Yeah. So it's PEMDAS again, and let's try something a little bit more tricky. Let's see, we'll do 7 plus 3 squared, and that's now going in parentheses, minus 4 times 2. Tough to see, I know, but that's a minus sign right there. So, again, this is PEMDAS. So it's important to ask yourself each time, what do I have to do first? Well, that P stands for parentheses. You guessed it. So within this parentheses, we have two things going on. We have an addition sign, and we have an exponent. Well, within the parentheses, you're going to want to do the one that comes first in PEMDAS, which in this case is exponent. So the first thing I'm going to do is 3 squared, which is 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. And we're still keeping these parentheses because I haven't done all the operations within it. I've only done the exponent. I'm going to write everything else below. Minus 4 times 2. I'm going to get that 2 practice on. 7 plus 9 is 16. We still do parentheses first. And I'm still copying everything else. So now I have a times sign and a minus sign. Well, PEMDAS says do the times first. So we do 4 times 2, which is 8. I have 16 to copy. 16 minus 8, well, that is 8.